Stu here with a fun video going over Dragons 20 with an all-rare team, a totally different all-rare team. We have in here Fellhound now. You saw me use Fellhound in Fire Knights 20. You saw me use Seducer in a lot of things. You've seen me use Cold Heart as well. And I also I substitute Cold Heart for War Maiden. So I do bring War Maiden in here in the end of this video. I'll jump to it. I bring her in here as well. So we have Apothecary. We have our Fellhound. We have Kale. If you want to see videos on any of these, just go to my player's guide. Go to the ones where you've seen, there's like 3 videos on Seducer going through this, along with his gear, along with his masteries. Same thing with Cold Heart, same thing with Fellhound, where he did Fire Knights 20. So if you want to see that, look for those. I'll also do a follow-up video of Fellhound now that he's 60 instead of 50, because we took him through Fire Knights 20 at 50. I'm going to take him at 60 with a tuned team, and you'll see that soon, because you're going to see today, if you watch my videos, you're going to see this one doing dragons with all rares, and you're also going to see Ice Golems 20 with all rares. Pretty good. Ice Golems 20 with all rares. So it's pretty cool. Instead of Cold Heart, I had to switch out to a different team for Ice Golems. You'll see that. I'm going to load both of these probably at exactly the same time. And again, I'm not trying to do a fancy tutorial video or go into depth about it, but I do want you to take note of all the provokes and stuns we get. Now the Fellhound would do crazy amount of stuns if he did a skill 1 all the time. Now if he did a skill 1 all the time, he wouldn't be good for Fire Knights 20, right? He wouldn't be doing his 2-turn reflect on a 2-turn cooldown. I understand that. But that 3rd skill, he really doesn't need to do that often. So let's look out for provokes and look out for stuns whenever the Fellhound does something, okay? He doesn't need to do that 3rd skill that often, where it's the damage immunity for one person. So a lot of times Fellhound is just sitting there casting. Now we need him. There's 2 provokes. Very nice. We need him for Fire Knights 20 because we need that reflect. But we don't necessarily need him here. So I would like somebody who does AoE more often, who has an AoE on their skill 1 but does it more often. Bellower would be a really good option. Bellower isn't defense based like Fellhound is. Well, I made Fellhound very defense based anyways. He does damage based off of defense and attack, but Bellower, since he does AoE on all his attacks, and he's rare. Now we're looking for rares now. We're not trying to get epics. We're not trying to get, or even an uncommon like Zephyr Sniper would be really good. I think Zephyr Sniper would be really good as a level 60 in with my Golems team, my Ice Golems 20 team. I think she'd do really well there. But for at least the waves, I don't know about the boss, because if we get the boss too low and he AoEs us, we're in trouble. For dragons here though, dragons is the easiest dungeon to do. And if you're having problems with dragons, if you're having problems with this, go watch my other video about champions that can carry you. Champions that can carry you through dragons like Nazana. What we have now, we have Infernal Baroness, just got changed to defense base. She's going to be super sweet. Has the AoE attack on her skill 1. She can put stun artifacts on her and you can work wonders. People like that. Rear Guard Sergeant, these are epics I'm naming out by the way. Rear Guard Sergeant in Dwarves is just crazy. I cannot wait to get one and level her to 60 and show you guys what kind of a carry she can be to carry you through all types of content. Obviously Nazana, if you can book her, go look at my guide on Nazana's carrying everybody through Dragons 20 or anything else. She's so powerful. If you can book her out, 3-turn cooldowns for everything, shared damage, shields, you know, AoE attacks, decrease their attack. She does so much. And if you put something on her like shield artifacts or stun artifacts, especially stun artifacts. Here we go. We got a stun there. We're going to start picking up on the stuns, so do pay attention to the stuns. He's also putting slow speed on these guys, which is very nice. Seducer's doing taunt and attack down, which is very nice. So we have those 2 working together in good synergy. We have the Fellhound doing the attack down. We even have Cold Heart over here depleting somebody's turn meter every 4 turns when she does her Heartseeker, which still helps. It's still really good to deplete that turn meter. There we go. Boom. It gives us time to get back up and for Seducer to do his AoE provoke. And he can also provoke, his provoke artifacts. He can do his provoke to get our heals back up and to do Fellhound right there. 1, 2, 3 stuns. If he would do stuns, if he would, not stuns, if he would do his AoE every round, he wouldn't even need to do his other moves until we fight the boss. Then at the boss, I wish there was a button I could click. On Epic 7, there's a button you can click for your champions where it will only do their primary skill if you click that button. So right here in the bottom, there'd be 5 little faces of our guys, right where I'm at actually. There'd be 5 little faces of each of our guys, and if I click it, they will only do their primary skill, skill 1, and that's it. The whole battle, unless you unclick it, and it'll even save it for continuous rounds. Anyways, if we had an option like that, and Fellhound came through here, or even through Fire Knight, I'm sorry, even through Fire Knight, yes, and then also through until we got to the boss, but also really for Ice Golem. Ice Golem and Dragons, if he had a button like that and I could select it, he would stun so much. And it's a lot because of the builds that I have on here, and it's a lot because of, you know, their ability to AoE. But I'll go into their builds in another video, one that I'm going to do actually tonight. But I probably won't post it till tomorrow maybe, because we do have these 2 videos I'm doing now, and we have another follow-up video we're going to do on what's happening with the champions soon, because we have a new fusion coming out in a couple hours. So I'm going to do a video on that so we can talk about the new fusion, what we need to do for it. It's a new dwarf female fusion. I can't even remember her rarity right now. It's an October kind of theme. It's been on Facebook for a while. I just haven't brought up a lot of anything about it because I don't know any details about it. So I'm just waiting to see, and then we can look at what's really going on with it. But right now, so this is an all rare auto run of dragons. So if you're having problems with dragons, as you can see, taunt artifacts, provoke artifacts, stun artifacts on people that can do AoE or that do AoE often. Just think right now, if I had stun artifacts on Kale even. Kale doesn't need the lifesteal artifacts that he's on right now. He needs it for the clan boss, yes, but he doesn't need it for dragons. We have enough heals covered. Surprisingly enough, we have enough heals covered with the little heal that Fellhound's giving us, and the heals, the 2-turn heals, and the speed that we have going on with Apothecary. We have enough heals to cover it. And because we're doing the control, we're doing the provokes, we're doing the stuns, we don't need that much heals. Now we need heals, of course, here on the dragon. If we get into trouble, we're going to need a few amount of heals. But as long as we have the speed, as long as we have the durability, the defense, the HP to survive, we'll be fine. So we just speed up, do all this kind of stuff. I will say my Apothecary is about 270, 280 speed. So that's his speed. As far as everybody else's speed, you know, you can go watch those videos. Trust me. The speed, their gear, their stats are in all of those videos. Again, I wasn't trying to do a video to show their stats. I was just, again, showing a video, showing you Fellhound, which I did show in the Fire Knights 20. Now that he's 60, because I just 60'd him, I just did all his masteries. I had to run through Minotaur and do all that. You know how much time and energy and gems that takes to do. So I had to do all that. So now I can make the Fire Knight 20 team that I want to make. Hopefully with mostly rares, if not all rares. I'll work on it. We'll work on that one. Because we just did Golems 20 with all rares right when I published this, and we're doing Dragons 20. So if you're having issues, artifacts, it's all about those artifacts and these champions. You just saw us go through there, and you saw all the stuns. If you weren't paying attention, you were looking at the stuns, everything else. So I'm going to jump forward here. Let us go to the end. So here we are with War Maiden. She's in here doing the decreased defense. Right here, it's on a 3-turn. She got lucky with a proc from her support masteries, and she's doing okay. I think this run is a little bit faster by a minute or so compared to my run that I did with Coldheart. Now, I like Coldheart doing, and it's probably because of the waves. On the dragon, mainly it's Kale doing this damage. It's Kale making sure the dragon gets below his, you know, inhale to the exhale, his buff damage that we have to take him down. Mainly about all those dots right there. Now, War Maiden is, she does have the ability to do poison on her skill 1, 30% chance to apply it. I think 35 because I got the masteries to do maybe with her. I can't remember what I have with her masteries for that part. But again, I just did a War Maiden guide on her. So we can just go check that out. If you want to know what gear she's rocking, we did get stunned here. If you want to know what gear she, even though this is a faster run than we did with the Coldheart, that we just watched. If you want to know her gear, you want to know everything that I have on her, her masteries, how she is at 60, what she's good at, go watch that video. That was just a few days ago about War Maiden. So there's War Maiden. So we've got it all covered. So this is just basically showing not how easy it is to do Dragons 20, but that it is doable. It is definitely doable. Now my Kale's only at like 172 speed. He's got HP boots, HP chest, defense gloves, and really good accuracy at like 240 maybe. And then he's got lifesteal and focus. But that's it, guys. That's all I have for this video. Thanks so much for watching. That is Dragons 20 with the all rare teams. I'm trying to make more, trying to do more. So I will see you all in the next video.